Drat! I was so sure I had the right balance of forward force and gravity. Back to the studio to practice, I guess. Thanks for holding on to my arm for me. On the bright side, the audition was only for the winter program. There's still the spring program, summer program, fall program, holiday program, and days that end in Y program. When you've had a bad day, there's no better cure than to hit the bar. Then, the bar! Grab your stuff and let's go practice. Trust me, the wheatgrass shots taste so much better after a workout. Now that the audition is over, I'm starting to feel the traditional post-performance agony of defeat. It's the worst badge of honor for doing a good job. The theater director told me that she wanted to talk to me about my outstanding balance. I thought it was really nice of her, but it turns out she meant my audition fee. One thing's for sure, we certainly have that wow factor down. Now I just have to stick that landing. Oops, sorry. I thought we were all done dancing for now. If you want to try more lifts, I have time. I don't think this will help my audition score, but thanks anyway. Don't feel bad. My arm coming off is a risk I understand and accept in exchange for doing more advanced moves. If you really want to make it up to me, help me practice for the next audition. Do you have some time? Can we do that lift again? I think I know where I went wrong. Come on, don't be shy. I'm Grace, and I don't mean that in a cute metaphorical way. My name is Grace. I was born to do ballet. I don't mean that in a cute metaphorical way either. My mom and both my grandmothers were ballerinas too. Are you curious? My arms were made by a specialist. They work so well and they're so beautiful. It's engineering nearly indistinguishable from magic. Make sure you wear your leotard to practice. And not your leotardy. Ballet waits for no dancer. I know I didn't land the big move or a part in the winter program, but I won't dwell on it, because that would mean all that practice and pain was for nothing. I won't accept that. Oh, are you going to retie that ribbon for me? Thank you. I have a bit of trouble with the smaller ones. I don't think this will help my audition score, but thanks anyway. Okay, you look like you might need some cheering up. How about I tell you the joke my mom used to tell me after a hard dance recital? What do you call a dancing sheep? A ballerina! That's the cutest joke I know. Don't worry, I'll be sure to keep you on your toes. It'll be difficult, but worth it. Just like everything in ballet. We're dance partners, not rivals. So no disarming me in our next performance, okay? Our class dances as a group of swans, drifting beautifully across a lake. Until someone misses their cue, then we are geese, honking and hissing. Absolute chaos. I'm not tall, but being up on my toes in ballet makes me feel tall. Unfortunately, I'm afraid of heights. Does my hair look okay? It's hard to be a bunhead when you struggle to make a bun, so I opt for loose waves instead. It's a little unconventional, but so am I. It's up to you now to help me get a leg up on the competition for the spring program. Shouldn't be too hard. My legs are one of my best features. This is very kind of you. Thank you for always thinking of me when you're out shopping. Forgive me for saying so, but I really underestimated you. You may not have the air of a professional dancer, but the more we practice together, the more you impress me. In fact, what are you doing after this? Can we do a double session? I haven't danced for 6 hours straight in a long time. This is going to be so much fun! What hobby are you doing today? I'm impressed you have so many, yet you do them all so well. It seems impossible, unless you're a time traveler and can turn back time. I hope you don't think I'm a complete tool, even though all I do with my time is ballet. Once, I had a nightmare that I was at an important audition, and a rival ballerina made of eclairs was out dancing me. Don't worry, I triumphed in the end by eating her up. Wait, I have an idea for our audition piece. Please do that again, but linger. Pull away gently. It'll draw much more attention that way. This is very kind of you. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2. Where's your entrance? Did you mistake me counting you in for my phone number or something? Because if you want it, I can give it to you. At the very least, you might not miss your cue again. Da-dee-dee-da, la la la, twirl, twirl, twirl. I am your music box ballerina. When you come to see me, it makes me want to pirouette. Whenever I order a frappe, I can't help but specify the coffee kind, please. As if you could even get a ballet frappe at a coffee shop. Baristas must think I'm so silly. I might be open to trying some of your hobbies, as long as it won't interfere with ballet. How about surfing? I could probably surf. Bow hunting? Oh, I totally want to be one of those ladies who shoots arrows with her feet. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I practice at the studio. Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, I add in some gym time, too. Saturdays are the only days I get to relax, so I signed us up for a 5K run. You're free, right? I'd really like to get into Juilliard. Mom, Grandma, and Nuna all went there. I want them to be proud of me. And it'd be nice to continue the family tradition if I can. I'm trying to figure out if the studio changed their lights or something. Ever since you started dancing with me, things are just feeling so much brighter. Leotards come in all shapes and sizes, just like the people who dance in them. It's a nice way to show up our individual style. I'm thinking about getting one in a marshmallow pattern. Oh, are you going to retie that ribbon for me? Thank you. I have a bit of trouble with the smaller... You are too sweet. What a beautiful night. It made me want to perform as the dying swan, succumbing to a broken heart. But I can't relate. My heart isn't broken. It's full of light and joy. Normally my mind's on solo dance. I think about how I hold myself, how I stand, and the speed of my movements. Lately, all I can seem to think about is a duet. So, will you continue to dance with me? Hooray! I'm so glad! I like working towards beautiful things, and I think we could be a beautiful thing. Let's go sit on the floor. We can help each other stretch out and relax. Maybe play a little footsie? The mores are out of the question. My friends are saying I have more pep in my step lately. I'm just happy to be dancing with such a kind and talented partner. It's normal to have some feelings. One day I'll choreograph my own romantic ballet about a dancer, a tap dancer, actually, who meets a shoemaker and falls head over heels in love when the shoemaker shows her the more playful side of life. Does that sound like a nice story? With everything you've helped me with, there's no way we won't land that lift. You'd better not get sick or twist an ankle before the audition. I don't want to dance with anyone else. My credit card must think I have a problem. New shoes every 2 weeks, $100 each. If the economy ever starts to use worn ballet shoes as money, I'll be a millionaire. Until then, maybe I'll just build a house out of them or something. The water felt so nice on my feet. The sun felt so nice on my skin. And your eyes felt so nice on my derriere. My friends are saying I have more pep in my step lately. My life is happy when I focus on ballet. I like the strength it takes, the control it takes. And it doesn't hurt that I really enjoy the emotion of the music as well. But spending so much time with you has gotten me curious for so many things that are not dance. And I think that's okay. I don't feel bad about it. I just feel excited. Yay, you're here! I want to get some chocolate eclairs. They're my favorite food, and you're my favorite person, so sharing them with you just feels right. All my life, I've thought, aside from dance, what else is there? Lately, my heart has been answering you. And maybe also chocolate eclairs. I don't believe in dancing like nobody's watching. I believe in dancing like everyone's watching. Especially when I know you are watching. It inspires me to keep my movements polished and perfect. Even though I've had my Cinderella arms for years now, sometimes the way they catch the light just makes me giddy. I had the option to have them skin-colored, but why? Aren't these much prettier? I couldn't find my left arm earlier. I looked everywhere for it. Turns out, it was in my right hand. Maybe that wouldn't happen so often if my arms weren't made of a crystal clear carbon derivative. You become like the kind of music you listen to. So, based on that, I predict your playlists are made up of candy advertising jingles and kawaii metal. Sweet, addictive, and cute. Hold me closer, like I'm your tiny dancer. Oh no! I let my guard down. Now you know my secret. That I actually am ticklish. I was just hiding it. Gifts are always lovely, but they're so much lovelier when the person giving them is a sweetheart like you. There's something about the music of wind through the trees that moves my soul. I just had to dance to it. Let's plan to go again, but this time, please dance with me. Everything has always been about ballet. I had such tunnel vision. But you have brought me so much joy by helping me out of my comfort zone. Now, even if I don't know how to do something, or I might fail or make a fool of myself, I want to try. I want to try because I'm excited to spend as much time as I can with you. I'm so happy to see you. Please, can we have a little snuggle? After a hard day of dancing, all I want is to sink into a warm, candlelit bath with Epsom salt and bubbles, and then for someone to wrap me up in a big fluffy towel and hold me. Maybe you can make note of that little fantasy? Before we met, I thought daydreaming just meant a lack of focus and discipline. But now, I'm really enjoying seeing the places my imagination takes us. On the stage, off the stage, in my room. I understand why people call you Marshmallow. You're so wonderful and sweet, and bouncy. I appreciate that in a partner. That tickles! You're making me lose my composure! Oh, don't stop! It's somehow really freeing! Gifts are always lovely, but they're so much lovelier when the person giving them is a sweetheart like you. That was ridiculous. The spontaneous, yet perfectly choreographed dance, the instant proficiency on point, the popper fitting into the princess's clothes. I loved it! Can we see it again? Let me get straight to the point. May I be your girlfriend? You've made me happier than I ever thought I could be. I feel like I'm dancing on clouds. You're so strong, yet so soft and lovely. I think our bodies would make beautiful lines together. Dancers need to practice their jumps if they want to look like they're floating. But I only need one look from you to be dancing on air. I've spent my life believing hard work is the only way to achieve great things. But being with you is the greatest achievement of my life. And loving you is the easiest thing I've ever done. Thank you. I'll cherish this like Clara cherishes her nutcracker. This feels like the moment the curtain rises. Orchestra's warmed up. Audience is quiet. Everyone is looking at me expectantly. I'm about to bare my soul. I love you. Every single part of you. Your attitude, your kindness, your strength, your face. I could go on, but I want to say it again. I love you. There you are. My love, my lead, my star. Thank you for featuring on the stage of my life. I love you. I rate all my skirts based on how nice they are to twirl in. This gets a 12 out of 10. Has anyone ever told you you'd make an excellent costume designer? I don't want to brag, but I have the most talented and alluring partner. Psst, that's you. Tickles! You're making me lose my composure! Oh, oh don't stop! It's somehow really freeing! Oh my gosh! I love leg warmers! They're so warm! I mean, it's right there in the name, but somehow I'm always surprised how cozy they make me feel. All the world's a stage, but the only audience I need is you. I see you're taking this as an opportunity for a warm-up. Very important considering the things I have planned for you. Like opening up all my pickle jars. This is so cute. I love the ruffles. I look like an eclair, or a cuttlefish, or a potato chip. Dancers keep themselves from getting dizzy by picking one thing to keep looking at. When we first started dancing together, I tried looking at you, but you made me feel giddy and lightheaded. Just you wait until we're alone. Then I'll get my revenge. What a beautiful way to give our story a happy ending. You complete me. I can't imagine a better place to settle down than in your arms. How about we do something a little avant-garde? Like hitting a drive-thru dressed in our fanciest clothes. Just you wait until we're alone. Then I'll get my revenge. How do you feel about hip-hop? Jazz? Breakdancing? I want to sign us up for some classes, and I think something new and different would give me a step up in future auditions. I feel like a pretty snowflake. Watch me glisten as I dance around you. Maybe you can catch me on your tongue? You make me feel weak in the knees. Like my knees are made of cheese. And you're a fondue pot. Gosh, I have no idea what I'm saying. Just kiss me. Tickles! You're making me lose my composure! Oh, don't stop! It's somehow really freeing! Sometimes I wish my name rhymed with ballerina. Instead, it just rhymes with vase. And even then, it depends on how you pronounce it. A couple of my dance sisters just got tattoos of pink tutus. I'm really jealous. Oh, I know! Can we please get one together? Then we'll have two tutus tattooed too! Let's play leapfrog, or hopscotch, or have a potato sack race. Playing silly games with you seems like the right thing to do when you fill me with so much glee. I wanted to surprise you, so I choreographed a 5-hour interpretive dance performance at the community theater. It's based on our relationship. Our love is beautiful, and the world needs more stories like ours. Since meeting you, my physical therapist says my muscles are much less tense. Every time I think I understand all the benefits you bring to my life, you keep surprising me with more. You make me feel weak in the knees, like my knees are made of cheese. And you're a fondue pot. Gosh, I have no idea what I'm saying. Just kiss me. I can't wait to introduce you to Grandma and Nona. I just know they'll love you. That is, as long as you don't break your spaghetti before cooking it. Hold out your arms. I'm gonna jump into them. Ready, set, catch! You're so strong. You deserve a kiss. Mwah. Do you want to play hooky? Gosh, I never thought I'd be the kind of person to say something like that, but there's a limited time eclair flavor at my favorite bakery. Today only. We need to try them. When I close my eyes, it's not visions of sugar plums that dance in my head. Instead, it's something much more precious to me. Yummy, squishy, happy marshmallows. How's your tongue flexibility? I'm thinking we could practice some ballet terms together. We can warm up with French kisses before we tackle the French language. Let's play leapfrog, or hopscotch, or have a potato sack race. Playing silly games with you seems like the right thing to do when you fill me with so much glee. I wanted to surprise you, so I choreographed a 5-hour interpretive dance performance at the community theater. It's based on our relationship. Our love is beautiful, and the world needs more stories like ours. Did you know there's a dance called the Mistake Waltz? It's an adorable parody where everything goes wrong. Maybe they should call it the Marshmallow Waltz. I say it with love. I really love children. They're not afraid to come right out and ask, why are your arms like that? Their curiosity is precious, and they're always so fascinated to find out I was born this way. I finally know where I remember you from. I danced with you once upon a dream. But I have to say, it's so much nicer dancing with you in reality. I thought I was going to have to dance alone. But now that you're here, you can help me with my turns. Then it'll be your turn. We'll take turns turning turns. There you are. My love, my lead, my star. Thank you for featuring on the stage of my life. I love you. Let's head down to the dance studio. I don't necessarily think we need more practice. I just want an excuse to be in your arms. I always wanted to be a prima ballerina, but nothing could be better than winning the principal role in your heart.
Your friend could actually be average looking if she just changed up her hairstyle and pick a different outfit and learn how to do her makeup.
Look! Someone left me a card that says break an arm. It's nice that they're trying, but the phrase is break a leg. And that's more for actors, not so much for dancers. Hello, my love. I was just thinking about you, and now you're here. Isn't that wonderfully serendipitous? Unless you consider how much I was thinking about you, in which case, it was just a matter of time. Darn it. These tights have a rip in them. That's the third pair in a row. If I didn't know better, I'd say someone snuck into my dressing room with a tiny pair of scissors.
Nice cosplay. I'm not sure what character she's supposed to be, but I can tell she did it on a budget.
Am I going crazy? I keep hearing someone following me, but there's no one there when I turn around. And trust me, my turns are fast. If there was anyone there, I should be seeing them.
Has your friend ever thought about getting braces? Isn't she a little old to still be stuffing her bra?
I know dancers often get admirers, but this one girl that's been hanging around has real Black Swan vibes, and it's haunting me. Not in a good way.
Well, one bad apple may not spoil the whole bunch, but that wonky nose sure does spoil an otherwise decent face. You could do so much better than her. I'm just saying. I think I follow that girl on social media. Her profile makes her look like the funniest person ever. So I guess it's true what they say. You really can't believe everything you see on the internet. Who's that girl? Well, I hope she doesn't feel too bad about that unfortunate feature of hers.
Someone sent me a bouquet of roses before my performance. That's bad luck all by itself, but they were also dead. That's gotta be double bad luck. Do you think it was done on purpose? Am I imagining things? Or does that girl seem to have a problem with me? I know! I'll challenge her to a dance battle. We'll settle this once and for all. Ta-da! No matter what I'm wearing, I like the way you look at me. Did I do some slow spins? It'd be a shame if you missed any angles. I see you're taking this as an opportunity for a warm-up. Very important considering the things I have planned for you. Like opening up all my pickle jars.